What kind of leader am I? I lead with presence. People know when I enter a room, and people know when I leave a room, because I demand to be noticed through my body language. I sit straight and I stand straight. I shake people's hands firmly and I speak loudly. My presence demands to be seen and heard. I also lead through the respect of others. I do not live with the ideology that respect has to be earned. Instead, everyone already has my respect. People can lose my respect, but everyone deserves to be respected. And because I respect people unconditionally, people respect me. They see that I respect them and their viewpoints. People respond to the people who respect them and also ignore people who disrespect them. So I aim to show respect. What do I think are the most significant challenges and opportunities facing the ELCA in the next 10 years? And how will I, as a leader, contribute to addressing these issues? Culture is changing rapidly in the United States and around the world, and that is one issue that we will face, the changing culture. Gay marriage is now illegal in the U.S. and many other countries. The transgender movement is pushing to be able to identify as whatever gender they wish. The Me Too movement is pushing against sexual assault, and true and false claims are being put forward by the movement. The church needs to be relevant in these issues in order to be relevant in people's lives, and I will address these issues by being open to all people. It is important that we are open to people from many different walks of lives. It doesn't matter if one is gay, straight, trans, Republican, Democrat, black, white, or homeless. We are all welcome to celebrate God. The relationship we have with Christ is what is important. That relationship is open to everyone, and through that relationship we share with Christ. We can spread the message of Christ. We need to focus on helping people and spreading the word. Another issue we have in society and face in the church is the health of public discord. The most important kind of diversity is the diversity of thought, and that message has been lost in society. We no longer have any room for compromise in the public sphere. It is seen in politics, the church, schools, and in many other places. When conservatives disagree with a liberal policy, they are labeled a fascist. When liberals disagree with a conservative policy, they are labeled a socialist. The middle ground is getting smaller and smaller. Many individuals in church hold on to their viewpoints and have no room for compromise. That can be good in some cases, but in many others it is unhealthy. When there is no room for compromise, nothing gets done. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I know this is a cliche, but it doesn't make it any less true. We need to listen twice as much as we speak. People need to learn how to listen again. I will address this issue by listening to people, letting people have a platform to speak on, and making sure they feel their opinion is being heard. An opportunity we will have in the coming years is the opportunity to bring more technology into the church. We need to bring more technology into the church. We need to use podcasting, live streaming, and YouTube to our advantage. I see it used in my church through the posting of sermons online, but it's not easy to find. I see a lot of technology being used, but I do not see it being used well. As a church, we need to spread the word online as well as in person. People are prioritizing their online time more and more as we get further into the 21st century. We are fighting for screen time with people. We are always connected to the internet in one way or another, and we are often online. We see social media being used to promote businesses, politicians, sports, and many other places. The church needs to be promoted in the same way. Of course, time with people in person is far more valuable than time spent online, but if we are going to reach the younger generations, we will need to have an online presence. Our message needs to be more available online and at higher quality than it is now, or the church will become irrelevant in the eyes of the younger generations. I plan on hosting a podcast, posting sermons online, and developing an online presence wherever I am leading. I hope to develop an online presence so we can reach others in our community more easily.